How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my Evolve 73 review. Without further ado, let's jump right into my review with my overall thoughts on Evolve 73. I thought it was another really good show from Evolve. I thought from top to bottom it was very enjoyable. 2 hours. Didn't overstay its welcome. I thought, for the most part, you had some really solid matches. You had 2 great matches that I think everyone should go out of their way to see. The main event, I will say, though, was a tad disappointing. I did expect a lot more from it. But from what we got, I still thought it was a very solid main event match overall. So, Evolve 73, I thought it was a really good show. Like I said, Evolve continues to have consistently good shows, and I enjoyed this one as well. So, Evolve 73 gets a thumbs up recommendation from me. Just a great 2 hours of enjoyable wrestling. So, really enjoyed it. But from the start point of the show, from the opening, I should say, we had Stokely Hathaway come out and announce that Timothy Thatcher would not be at the show due to his concussion he suffered at Evolve 72. Because of this show, he was supposed to defend the championship against Tony Nese, but since he's concussed, he's not clear to compete for the show. So that match is scrapped, and Stokely Hathaway would then be interrupted by Darby Allin, who calls out Jaka for their opening match here. So the opening match was Darby Allin versus Jaka. This was a decent match here. It was pretty short. It was only about 6 minutes or so. Typical Darby Allin match where he tries to get offense in but get cut off at every single moment. Jaka had a pretty good showing. I thought he looked pretty dominant in this match against Darby Allin. And it was solid stuff, nothing great, but I think it did its job for the most part. It made Jaka look good, and Darby Allin keeps getting that sympathy that he keeps getting from the fans because, like I said in past reviews, he's pretty much Evolve's Mikey Whipwreck. That even though he keeps constantly losing, he still gets that sympathy from the crowd. So like I said, decent match here. Jaka got the win with the spin kick. So yeah, decent stuff to open the show. From there, I'm gonna go to Jason Kincaid taking on Icarus, which I thought this match was pretty solid. I thought Jason Kincaid continues to impress in Evolve, even though he's not as smooth as I'd like him to be. In his matches in Evolve, is kind of just his moves aren't transitioning as smooth as I'd like them to, but you know what? It's wrestling. You can't always be perfect, but he's definitely still impresses. He got his signature stuff in. Icarus had a nice showing as well. The best way I can put this match is kind of like an exhibition match, where both guys kind of weren't familiar with each other, just kind of filling each other out, and a lot of the moves didn't come out, crisp or as smooth as they could have, but it's still a good, enjoyable, solid, 6 minute or so match from Jason Kincaid and Icarus. Some nice moves as well. Icarus had a really nice combo with the sliced bread followed by a wheelbarrow German suplex. I thought that came out pretty nicely. Jason Kincaid hit a blockbuster, a tope suicida blockbuster on the outside, which was great. And then he climbed the post, because there was a post behind the ring post, climbs the top of it and drops down for a double foot stomp for the win. I thought that was a great finish to a pretty fun match, so enjoyable stuff there. From there, I'm going to go to Ethan Page versus Chris Dickinson. This match was good, but just something was missing where just my attention couldn't grasp what was going on my screen. Just, I don't know. Like I said, it was good, but just nothing was grabbing my attention in this match. Of course, they had interaction with the Gatekeepers and Jaka, because the Jaka accompanied Chris Dickinson, so he had some interactions then. He had some nice back and forth action between both men. I thought both men had some nice counters and maneuvers. Chris Dickinson, probably the biggest spot in this match was him hitting a hurricane off the top rope on Ethan Page. That was probably the best moment. But besides that, like I said, it's good, solid back and forth action, just nothing to sink your teeth into, unfortunately. And Ethan Page got the win with the spinning Dwayne after, I think 2 RK egos, and then he hit the spinning Dwayne for the win. So, like I said, it was good, but just something was not clicking. From there, I'm going to go to Gulak versus Zack Sabre Jr. and a excellent match here. I thought both men went out there and tore the house down in terms of having a tactical grappling match. Just heads up, if you're not into tactical wrestling, you probably won't like this match. Myself, I love myself some tactical grappling wrestling, so I was really into this. There's a Cruiserweight Classic match, I loved it, and I felt like this match was an extension of that Cruiserweight Classic match. I thought it was equally as great as that one. This match went about 25 minutes, and even though it's tactical wrestling throughout the entire course of the match, there's not one point where I felt like it dragged on. I felt like it, it just breezed right through. You had a lot of nice counters from both men. Just very smooth transitions from Drew Gulak and Zack Sabre Jr. into various submission holds. And I love how they played on commentary that, at end result of the match, it came down to one of them making one mistake, and that's what cost, won the match. So, and the finish came out of nowhere as well. So, like I said, if you're into great, grappling, I thought these two had a beautiful display of technical wrestling, and they're two of the best technical wrestlers in the world in my opinion. So I really enjoyed this. I thought both of them looked great, and like I said, solid performance for both men. They even got a "This is awesome" chant. So how many technical wrestling matches do you know get a "This is awesome" chant? So really enjoyed that, and like I said, came down to one man making a mistake, which was Zack Sabre Jr. He got locked into the Dragon Sleeper, ends up tapping out, so Gulak gets the win. Great grappling match here, really enjoyed that. I definitely recommend checking out, especially if you enjoyed the Cruiserweight Classic match. So, yeah, great match there. And from there, I'm going to go to Chris Hero versus Matt Riddle, of course, the third encounter between the two of them. The match immediately goes from the get-go, and Hero just gives a huge kick to Matt Riddle during the opening announcements. Pretty similar to the Evolve 71 match, where just Hero just pretty much dominating Matt Riddle, hitting elbows, throwing him left and right, and then, of course, it fires at Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle starts chopping the chest of Chris Hero. They have a beautiful sequence, where Hero goes with the tombstone, and Riddle counters into a tombstone, and then, he goes for the bro to sleep, hits the bro to sleep, and then Chris Hero hits a rolling elbow before falling down. So they do have a beautiful sequence in this match. Storytelling is great. They go to the outside. Chris Hero rips the mat on top of Matt Riddle, followed by a senton, so Matt Riddle didn't see it coming. I thought that was great. And this is exactly what it needed to be. It was only about 10 minutes, too. It wasn't a very long match, but in that 10 minutes, they put on a hell of a performance because this was match of the night, in my opinion. Really enjoyed this. Matt Riddle looked great. Like I said, when he fired up and, just started wailing on Chris Hero, I thought he showed great intensity. Both men showed great intensity and great aggression in this match. So this was awesome. And I thought the ending was great with Chris Hero just hitting when Matt Riddle went for the springboard knee, but Hero just elbowed the shit out of the back of his head, followed by a pile driver, followed by a small pile driver, and then followed by a gotch pile driver for the 1, 2, 3. So Chris Hero defeats Matt Riddle in their third encounter. Like I said, I thought it was an awesome match. If you want to, just a short 10-minute awesome match from bell to bell, this is definitely one to see. So really enjoyed that. Then, of course, after the match, you had Drew Galloway and Dustin come out, pretty much talking about how they won the war. Chris Hero says he's nobody's soldier, which would lead to Tracy Williams and Fred Yehi to come out and say that, they're still owed a tag team title rematch. Well, at least Tracy Williams is, because he was the tag team champion with Drew Gulak. And then, Drew Gulak came out and said that Catchpoint was a failure and that he's winning the tag team titles with his new tag team partner for Monday Night Raw, Tony Nese. So Tony Nese comes out, and then the Gatekeepers, Ethan Page, come out, and we get our main event, which is a 4-way elimination match for the Evolve Tag Team Championship. Of course, Dustin and Chris Hero, who is filling in for Drew Galloway because Drew Galloway was injured. So Chris Hero was defending on behalf of Drew Galloway, taking on Tracy Williams and Fred Yehi. Taking on Drew Gulak and Tony Nese, taking on the Gatekeepers as well. This was good, but just something was not connecting this match. I feel like it could have been a lot more. This match could have been very exciting, but just like I said, something was not connecting in this match to bring it to the heights that it could have been. I thought it had a hot start. I thought all pretty much every men in this match had a hot start. Fred Yehi looked really good. So did Tony Nese. Drew Gulak wasn't in as much as I hoped him to be. So so was Tracy Williams. The Gatekeepers, they try to make him look very dominant. They took out Chris Hero. They took everyone out, basically, until Darby Allin made a run-in, which he would give one of the Gatekeepers a chop block to the knee, which would lead Dustin running in, rolling him up for the 1, 2, 3. So the Gatekeepers was the first tag team eliminated. And then, Hero and Dustin would be the second team eliminated when Hero actually tagged in by the referee for some reason. I don't know if the referee didn't see it or what, but Dustin ends up tapping out at the crossface, even though Chris Hero was a legal man after he got taken out by, I believe, I forgot who. I'm not sure. I think Tony Nese took him out. Yeah, Tony Nese did his tope suicida Chris Hero on the outside, which took him out of action. Then Tracy Williams submitted Dustin to eliminate their tag team. So came down to Tracy Williams and Fred Yehi taking on Drew Gulak and Tony Nese. Small exchanges between Tony Nese and Tracy Williams. Tracy Williams had a DDT out the top rope, which came out pretty nicely. And then came in result. Tony Nese kind of tapped out of nowhere to Fred Yehi's Koji clutch. Tracy Williams and Fred Yehi, your new tag team champions. Like I said, the main event I thought was good. It went on pretty long too. You know, it was about 30 minutes or so. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It didn't drag or anything, but I feel like this match could have been a lot more. This match could have been great. You know, honestly, it could have been match of the night. But like I said, something just was not connecting in this match, I felt like, and it didn't reach the heights that it could have. But yeah, solid main event though still to a really good show here. Like I said, I thought this was a very solid show from Evolve. You had 2 great matches and a pretty good undercard for the most part as well. So I definitely enjoyed Evolve 73, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like below, and if you've seen this show, please leave your thoughts on this show as well. And yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching the video.